Good morning. Let's get a tarot reading. It's 7:22. The orator, communication, confidence. At the bottom, the shepherd. Celebration, family. The goat. And then, let's see. Plus some oracle. The corn. I'm getting children of the corn. And the eagle. So number 10 and number 16. The eagle is like rising above the fray and seeing the bigger picture. Intuition, things like that. Let me turn this down. I'm sorry. I'm just going to pull all the cards first, and then we'll clarify everything. What are we releasing, or what are we looking at here? Knight of Cups. This could be, and the Six of Wands. The bottom. This could be you following your heart, or this could be a person pursuing you. Page of Wands is how we're showing up. So you may be bringing communication, spicy, and the King of Swords, something true. And what is surfacing? Eight of Pentacles again. Working through like the stuff that hurts, and the Queen of Cups again. That's what we got yesterday. Dang. Okay. Expand on the pilgrimage. Then we did get the shepherd, right? Celebration and family. Oh, you're showing the way. Ace of Cups. And love. And how... oh, so you're the messenger of love for the Nine of Cups. Messenger of love. Or bringer of love, or... I don't know, pursuing love somehow. What are our actions? Hierophant again, in the same position as yesterday. And the Queen of Wands, taking command, stepping into your power, being the shepherd. Interesting. And our resources. Oh, the Queen of Swords. And the Moon. Intuition, compassion. Interesting. Clarify. The Empress in the Tower. Mama? Maybe you're being Mama? Nine of Swords. I mean, Nine of Wands. Ooh, ancestral Mama. I keep getting ancestor messages, like, about, like, you're the one bringing healing, clarity, like bringing the light to the ancestors for all of the pain and stuff. Page of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is how we're showing up too. So let's see. This is you, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Okay. So it's just basically communicating about love. Maybe it's healing. Could be healing. And I feel like that's what we're doing here. Okay. And the Two of Swords. Introspecting. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Doing the work. The Hierophant is how we're showing up. Clarifying how we're showing up. The Page of Wands. A messenger. Right. Mentor. How to get away from this, right? The Two of Swords. He's already introspected, right? He's sneaking away with all his 5 swords. Like, I got, you know, because normally the 5 of Swords is how to cut off, you know, like, we're cutting off people, we're cutting off mindsets, we're cutting off baggage. We're no longer, you know, gonna be used and abused, right? Clarify the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. That's what I was talking about. Wish fulfillment. Because the ideas that you're bringing, like, it's cutting off the warrior mentality, right? I mean, no, you don't have to fight people and stuff like that, but it's basically the mentalities that you've adopted over the years that haven't been working for you. That's what we're cutting out. That's what's gonna bring wish fulfillment. That's what's surfacing. So interesting. That's what we're working on. So 2 wanted to come out. So the Fool, King of Wands. Expand on the King of Wands and the 7 of Cups, and then the 10 of Cups. So explore your options. What makes you happy, right? What fulfills you internally? Like, really tap into that, and then you'll see how many options you have when you do that, and you become better able to, you know, create from that fire, be that pilgrim, be the leader in something, you know. And it's also closing out cycles. Okay, so that's another reason, High Priestess, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, so enlightenment, right? And the 4 of Swords was behind that. So clarify the Hierophant. You moving forward and doing this for yourself is actually healing for other people too. We all can heal from just one person. Like, thousands of people can heal, you know? Okay, the Hierophant. Yeah. Healing others. Healing the inner child. And Judgment. Karma. It's funny that it's karma, right? You're healing your karma, your ancestors' karma. You know, other people are able to heal from, you know, you healing. it's not selfish, you know, to heal. It's actually the least selfish thing that you could do. A lot about dualities coming up too. Healing duality, right? The Lovers and the Two of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Temperance. Healing duality. Healing those demons. And the Queen of Swords. Like, you know, she's got a sword. She's compassionate, ruthless, for all the right reasons, with all the right intentions. Archangel Michael. Did I get the King of Swords too? Yeah, I think we did at the beginning. So, or maybe that was a different read. I don't know. I'll have to watch it back. But so let's see, what else can we clarify? The corn. Clarify the corn. That's this one. Number 10. 10 is like an ending. Queen of Swords. Okay, let's read that. And the Four of Cups. You know what to cut off, and what isn't well intended, you know, things like that. Okay. Okay, now I understand why the Children of the Corn came up. When I was growing up, we were very, very tight with money. Like, everything, like, my mom used to tell me, don't get sick, we can't afford to get sick, you know. If I wasn't feeling well, it was like, you know, you can't be sick. Okay. The corn represents the mother of sustenance and tangible abundance. This symbol represents material prosperity in the world of form that provides stability and sustenance to many. There is more than enough. You planted a beautiful field of dreams and worked hard, even in moments when you were losing faith. You continued. Now the spirit of the corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. This is the time to reap the rewards of your hard work and trust, whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. You're so blessed when this symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. The medicine. Okay, that was the essence and the invitation. The medicine is beware of shortcuts to your dreams or a fast track being offered to you now. Be especially mindful of your feelings of entitlement or an expectation to get something for nothing. This is a time for gratitude, perseverance, and humility. Be prepared to work towards your goals and plant seeds of your intentions consciously and respectfully. Release any insecure thoughts of scarcity, feeling that there is not enough, or worry that someone else could take what is yours. Know that the universe will always provide, but you must be in a relationship with it in order to receive. You will reap what you sow. Take heart, even if you didn't plant well and have conjured up the illusion of a drought. There is always a new season to begin again. Okay. Children of the Corn. Okay. Yeah, and I have, I don't know if this is a manifestation. I don't know, if it's ancestral or something like that, but I have endometriosis, which is like an internal, like my organs, my cells grow differently, right? They grow tissue instead of like in places that it's not supposed to grow, which is painful. And we don't know what causes it. Like, it could be ancestral, like I said, but I think something, I don't know, it's rare and stuff like that, but I think a lot of it comes from internalizing my pain or internalizing suffering, like, you know what I mean? Emotions, all of that, like blaming myself and stuff like that, I think it manifested in this, internal, because I would stuff everything down, you know what I mean? Blame myself for things that I shouldn't have, Anyways, so the eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in, excuse me, my voice, excuse me. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture. It nests in the high mountains. For eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend and acquire perspective, so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. Excuse me. The invitation. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? The eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept the eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. The medicine. It is time to see through the eyes of the eagle. Let your vision of the whole and of its parts become laser-like, and set your priorities straight. What did you come to do in this life? Did you come to climb the ladder of financial or social success? Did you come to become a better person, to heal your heart, and to realize your essential self? What is your divine mission here on earth? No more excuses. Of course, you do not have time, enough money, or you do not have enough time, enough money, or enough sleep. Yet the time is now to fly to your chosen purpose. If you postpone it, you are betraying yourself. Look through the eyes of the eagle and consider every obstacle an opportunity. Where you set your intention is where you'll end up. Free yourself and live your highest destiny. Fly. And the shepherd. What was the other one? Here it is. The orator. So we pulled the orator. Let me read that first. So we're being told, like, to rise above the fray for our own healing and growth, and to get ourselves unstuck. Doubting yourself is only holding you back. It's okay if you take a little longer to think about how your voice needs and desires. How to voice your needs and desires. Writing a script of how to ask for these things might even benefit you here. Be confident in taking up space and letting your voice be heard. So there's something that we need to speak up about, and lead. It's time for you to look to your own relationships, family or otherwise, and reach out to them. Just as a shepherd guides their flock, don't be afraid to take the leading hand where it's needed. Someone needs to step up, and right now that's you. Let's see. From under a shady tree, the shepherd watches their flock, the bell at the end of their crook ringing out over the slopes. I don't know, that sentence did not make sense. It's a simple life, but the shepherd knows how to celebrate the pleasure of loving and loving well. As a leader and a parental figure, they ensure that their flock doesn't go astray, no matter the weather or the direction. Yeah. So remember, we're showing up as the Hierophant. So I think we're supposed to take our learned experience and, reach out to friends, family, people, or don't, and just live, basically live our wisdom. I think there's no better way than to live what we've learned. That's like what Jesus did, right? I don't know. Is there anything else? I keep seeing time for a nap. Let me see. Beyond worlds. Between worlds and yang. That's masculine energy. Number 3 and number 1 is yang. Number 3 is feminine. The Empress, I think. Yeah. In the tarot. So, between worlds, yang. Come to the edge. Number 36. So you may be a messenger. I mean, come to the edge. Let me see what that was. Taking a leap of faith, courage, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. Okay, in between worlds. Yeah, transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. Okay, so we have to let go of the old mindsets. Right? The eagle. And then the corn. And number 1. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action, yeah. Anyway, I really don't have any beautiful messages to say, I don't know. Just expect that people aren't gonna like it. You know? When change happens, people tend not to like it. Right? But maybe I got the shepherd again. Lead anyway. How funny. The storyteller. It says viewpoints control. So control your perspectives, right? Because maybe somebody might try to persuade you to do different, or that you're doing it wrong, or things like that. Don't listen to them. I mean, take it into consideration anything, everything, right? But you have to be true to yourself and your perspective. And is it working for you? Is what you've been doing working for you? If it's not, it's time to change it, right? Because it's not working. And then if it is working, keep going. You know, don't let people deter you, because a lot of times it's so that they can stay safe and stuck. You know, safe and stuck. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Have a great day.